Don't get his punk ass in here. What is up?
You probably ran him off. Like,
No, he said he was going to get on here earlier. I don't think he's that weak. Surely not. Surely he's not that bad. So, I get to make another trip to Chicago this week. Pretty exciting stuff. You hear me? Hey, Michaela. Oh, that's better. That's pretty dope right there. Playing behind me. Mm-hmm. I look like the devil to you, don't I?
you look like an immigrant that just crossed over the border. What do you mean, the devil?
Oh, it's sodium time. No sodium here, my friend.
I want to sit back and let y'all have it. I want to hear this because
man, no. See, on his high horse, with congratulations again on being number one again.
I don't give a fuck about that number one.
Yes, you do. Yes.
No, I don't.
Let me turn on my damn light so you can
You
see.
turn on something. You better put your motherfucking thinking cap on too, bro, because I'm finna school you.
Go ahead and school me, because I've been thinking about my argument points. God damn it.
You've been thinking. I ain't even thought twice about this. And you've been sitting there. I bet you got a little motherfucking yellow pad with notes on it.
No.
If he says this is your reply. Next thing you know, Ken's gonna be like, hold on. Motherfucker. And then he's just gonna result to personal attacks. Dude.
Hit me with the facts. And
I'm not okay. So here's my thing. When I make a post, when I say elite, why do you take offense to that?
Because literally, that's just some shit that Kirby said. We never said we were as a fan base we were elite.
God damn! Fuck! Hey, hold on. Let me jump out of here real quick. Somebody keeps fucking calling me.
Lord,
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I can't talk, so I can see if I can hear you guys.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kirby said y'all were elite. I get that. I get what he said, but y'all.
Thank you, Froze. Aunt.
Okay. I put a stop to it. I told him to stop calling me.
Okay, now you sound like RoboCop. Good job.
Hang on. That better?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What the fuck, man? Why do people don't say nothing to me?
Oh damn! Here you go. I'm gonna be the second person to admit behind you. We played like shit this weekend.
Yeah.
Grade A, cow pasture, shit. And ain't no excuse for it.
No, I mean, That's 2 weeks in a row. Like, what do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just. I'm gonna save my rant for when he comes back.
You back?
Yeah, I had to tell him to stop calling.
Okay.
So you said that's some shit Kirby said, but your fans ran with it. Your fans put us through pure D hell. Pure fucking hell after the Texas game. And if you don't remember, go back and watch the videos.
Hold on, Kirby didn't say that. Kirby said you're either elite or you're not. That's not saying that we're elite.
Yeah.
So let's be real about what he really said, since we want to bring that up.
Why for the college football?
He didn't say we were elite. He said either you're elite or not. It's a difference.
Mm-hmm. And I think we got that answer.
Nobody said we were elite, though.
Your fucking fans did. All your fans, your entire. And then Cam, I post that in a fan base, or in a group where a bunch of the people from your fan base were running around screaming how UGA was elite and Bama was shit because of a struggle win to motherfucking Texas. Everybody said we were shit. They said we were trash. And then now look, with the Bama coming out, punching motherfuckers in the mouth. We had a shitty third quarter during the Arkansas game. It is what it is. Made mistakes, made errors, came back and fixed it.
Well, man.
I mean, I have a lot to say about that third quarter, but I won't because y'all finished strong.
You guys were very fortunate that Arkansas decided to play whatever coverage they were playing for you guys to bust off 2 75-yard touchdowns.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, the third one was a first and goal. He made it to the 2-yard line.
Might as well call it a damn touchdown because they scored it.
But it was a 70-something yard run. We had 3 70-something yard runs.
Well, you go back and look at all 3 of those touchdowns. What was missing? There were no safeties nowhere.
But that's part of the running game, though.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, though, I don't know when's the last time I've seen somebody take a 75-yard touchdown run in a college football game. It doesn't happen like that anymore.
Not often.
And those 2 touchdowns, those 2 rushing touchdowns, those holes were so big. I mean, good Lord, you could have fit.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you take credit away from Arkansas? Because do you say the only reason that happened was because Arkansas fucked up? Or do you say it happened because Bama had the talent to do it?
Arkansas.
I think it's both.
So that's what I'm saying. So you're like, you know, when you say stuff like, oh, well, you guys were fortunate enough, you know, it's like, it sounds like you're discrediting Bama. Like you're saying, well, the only reason that happened was because somebody fucked up.
So let me put it to you: Bumper Pool is one of the best linebackers in the nation. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the best.
So is Trey Sanders.
But he blew
Drew Sanders. My bad.
But he blew his assignment twice on 2 of those 70-yard runs. He did. He got hella exposed. One time he wasn't even blocked at all. He just fucking shit the bed and missed the tackle. Another time he made the dumb decision to get caught up in all that ruffle and got bunched to the side. So yes, it's 50-50. Good play calling on y'all to like see that shit before it happened. But also bad judgment on his fucking part too. Cause literally he was like the last man between.
What's up, Moon? What's up, Venom? Michaela?
What's up, Michaela? But the thing about it is, though, Anthony, I mean, you guys stalled in the third quarter. You had what, 3, 4 punts?
Well, see, there was a lot of shit that happened. We botched. Okay, so they scored that touchdown.
You can't be mad at the onside. You can't be mad.
Who the fuck kicks an onside kick in the third quarter?
Well, you know, they had to do something because they couldn't. I mean, they had to do something. You got to give them credit for that onside kick. It was executed perfectly.
That's desperation, though, bro. I mean, come on, man.
What are you supposed to do then?
They're not.
I mean, what happened? Your offense. So up to that point, like they had slowed us down on offense. We had a fucking backup. We had a fucking backup quarterback in, And then we turned around and we pretty much had basically stalled out on offense. Like they were stopping us. They weren't gonna let Jalen Milroe throw the fucking ball. They weren't letting him throw the ball. Did you notice that? Did anybody notice how he was not throwing the ball? It was just running. They were running little 4 or 5, maybe 10-yard routes. That's it. Nothing big. Nothing explosive. They weren't trying. They didn't want him throwing the ball. So obviously, their defense was beefed up. They were slowing us down. They were slowing our backup quarterback down, and then they turn around and the best answer to get back in the game is like the trick plays, like fourth quarter, 1 touchdown, maybe a 2 touchdown game. I get that. Third quarter, dude, the beginning of the third quarter. That's the only reason it worked was because nobody was fucking expecting it.
That's the whole point of doing it. So.
Yeah. Nobody was expecting a desperation play like that.
And that's why they did it. So, I mean, yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, like it's somewhere in Arkansas's mind, they knew they weren't going to be able to keep up with y'all, even if they pull fucking even. They didn't have that confidence that they could shut y'all down as a whole. So, yeah, they did go for the onside kick. Shit, I don't
think they did, bro. I think they genuinely thought they had the talent, and I genuinely feel like they do have the talent. They did have the talent. I just feel like there was a lot of shitty decisions made on the coaching staff.
So let me tell you.
Play calls and whatnot.
So do you remember Landers? You remember Landers? I think Matt Landers or whatever his name was from Arkansas.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Neither do I. The only notable receiver they have on that squad this year is Hazelwood from Oklahoma. And y'all were doubling him on every chance y'all fucking got. So
yeah.
Loose.
But that running back they got's one of the best running backs in the country.
Yeah. I'll agree.
Matt, please get a hold of Jessica and tell her stop calling me. Jesus Christ. But they got one of the best running backs in the country. You can't take that away from them. They were ranked. What was the highest they were ranked this year?
They got down to, I want to say 10. Yeah, they got close to like 10, I want to say. Then they got knocked out after they lost to A&M. That was a horrible fucking loss on their part. That who was it? They struggled with Mizzou State, so they dropped some more.
So they were at 20.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, either way, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we still beat a ranked fucking team. You know?
Yeah.
Ariana wanted to just tell her good night. So us banging our chest on that win is equivalent to Georgia banging their chest on that Oregon win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you can say that, but Oregon hasn't lost since they played us.
No. Again, they were ranked teams, man. They were ranked teams. I mean, and that one loss is going to look better on them. You know why? Because you guys struggled against fucking Mizzou. It doesn't matter which way we twist it, flip it, spin it. It doesn't matter. What matters is that Georgia's 5-0 and is 5-0. They're both. Doesn't matter how they're there. Doesn't matter what they had to do. That to me, that's what matters. They're still 5-0. There's still no other teams in the country playing ball like them, except for Mizzou and maybe Kent State and Texas. You know, like I said, man, ours, we had a sloppy third quarter, dude. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to try to take a moral victory away from a 21 unanswered fucking points in the third quarter.
So what's the status on Bryce Young?
He's got it's like a sprained shoulder, but he's questionable for Saturday. It's not really something that like there's really no specific time. It's just sore. Does that make sense? So it's either gonna heal by this weekend or it's not.
It's probably
So
more than
they're
likely.
just letting him. They're just letting him take his time, and they're gonna take it day by day. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, we're not beating Texas A&M with Jalen Milroe. Because let's be realistic about this. Let's just ever since motherfucking Mizzou found out they were playing Georgia this year, y'all's names have been fucking circled on that thing. Y'all, that game for Missouri staying as close as they did, that was their natty. That was their national championship. Am I wrong?
I did not like the circumstances surrounding that game. Number one, we're going to Missouri for a fucking night game. Which I mean, don't get me wrong, no matter how good or bad Missouri is, they get up for a fucking night game every damn time. Dude, that coach there has them with a scrappy fucking mouth. I mean, like,
Yeah.
they're gonna come out there and they're gonna try to hit you in the fucking mouth any way they fucking can. It's like that little kid. It's like that little kid, like in a fight. He knows about getting in a fight with a bully, so he grabs a handful of dirt and just slings in the eye of the bullet, and hopefully that can slow him down just enough.
Long enough to get some shots in.
Yeah, they did that. They did that shit, and they did it perfectly. What saved our ass, I will say, was Kenny McIntosh in the fourth quarter. Pretty much, Kenny McIntosh got pissed and said, "Give me the fucking ball. Feed me the ball."
And that's the thing with Georgia. You have to do that with them. You have to come out and punch them in their fucking mouth. You have to come out and change their game plan from the jump. Like, no way around it. You have got to come out and change their game plan. If you do not come out and change their game plan in the first fucking quarter, you will not win that game. And if you come out and change your game plan in the first quarter, and when you come out and punch them in the fucking mouth like that, you have got to figure out a way to keep that momentum alive, because if you lose any type of momentum after the second quarter or after halftime, they're coming back. So I told Fred, I was like, they'll figure out a way to pull a rabbit out of a hat. They always do.
The thing is, when Milton trucked that damn safety coming through when McIntosh trucked that damn safety coming through the fucking hole and put him on his fucking back, that sent the message right there. They're like, oh shit.
What up, Gary?
Like now he's pissed. But not trying to take away anything from Mizzou. They tried to execute their game plan the best way they fucking could. And I mean, honestly, it really wasn't us winning that game. It's that they lost us.
I think it was one of those they bobbed when they should have weaved type deals.
And then I want to address this too. And I know, Fred, I don't know if you're going to agree with me, but Stetson Bennett struggling is not the fucking move. Kirby needs to start thinking. When you have Stetson and sitting in the fucking pocket, overthrowing people, because he missed at least like 11 to 12 fucking throws.
He threw for under 50%. I think it was like something stupid. He had like 40 attempts for like, and he only, yeah. So everything, huh?
So that's what I'm saying. When people be like, "Oh, Ladd McConkey wasn't catching it," you can't overthrow a fucking 5'11" fucking receiver like he's 6'4". That's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
But can you see where my point is? Like 2 weeks ago, before the Kent State game, everybody was praising him, talking about how he was going to be the next Heisman.
Who said that?
Oh my God, dude, your fucking fan base is in all these groups. Now, Cam, you know I'm telling the truth.
They did. That's why I said
They were screaming he was going to win a Heisman, how he was the next great quarterback, about how Tua and Bryce and this one and that one, how they were shit, and the best quarterback in how he was the greatest fucking quarterback in the college football. And dude, you just wouldn't believe the shit they were saying. And then Kirby made that comment, and they took it completely out of context and started running around talking about how elite Georgia was. And then I argued with a dude for 3 fucking days in a group, because he kept saying that Georgia was better than Bama, and that our our quality of wins was nowhere near as good as Georgia's, this, that, and the other. And that's why I'm like, come on, man. And that's why I posted the elite. And he's yet to respond to it. No, but I'll tell you who the fuck did respond to it.
Hold on. I'm gonna address this. You are absolutely right.
He responded.
He's absolutely Venom. You are absolutely right. However, you cannot bench a senior quarterback when he's struggling like that. You got to fight through the adversity. You cannot just sit here and just say, "Oh, well, let's throw Carson Beck in." Carson Beck would have done any better.
I think Beck has a quicker release, and he makes better decisions when he scans the field. Stetson, if you look at him, Stetson's going to look across. Stetson's going to look in one fucking spot where he's going to throw the ball, and that's his fucking problem sometimes. That's his fucking.
Well, the problem is that Carson Beck has no game experience. Would you really roll the dice to throw him in with Missouri the way that they were coming with the pressure and everything else? No, that's crazy.
I mean, you've already got Stetson in there, dude. You're already in the fucking dumpster. So you might as well just keep going.
No, you have to ride with it. You can't benching a quarterback is not the solution to everything. And to be quite frankly, it really wasn't his fault. That offensive line was dog shit.
Yeah. Cedric Van Pran.
Van Pran was awful. He got pushed around like no other.
But Cedric Van Pran was letting them boys through like water through a fucking gate. You just, I don't even.
No, you can't do that. And then here's another thing. I told everybody all in the offseason, losing Jordan Davis and Devontae is huge. I don't care what nobody says.
Yep.
I told everybody, I said, we are going to have problems with stopping the run, getting pressure on the quarterback. And look what has happened. We got 1 sack in that game, one. And then I'll go ahead and say this. I'll go a step further. What Jalen Carter did before the game was stupid, immature, and not a leader of a D-line. But yet you're supposed to be better than Jordan Davis and Devontae? No, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Your leadership ain't there, and you haven't been producing how everybody thought you was going to do. So
at all.
You're not better than Jordan Davis right now. You're not. Like, especially after that nonsense you pulled. Like, I'm sorry.
The leader of that defense is Dumas. I hate to say it, but Dumas is the leader of that defense. He's the only one that showed some passion. He's the only one that wanted to hit somebody last night.
You know, and then everybody got mad at me about Keely Ringo again. I'm like, when are y'all gonna wake up and realize that this kid is not that good?
Why he's speaking facts?
Why? Like, why are you a second-year starter, but yet you still can't seem to turn around and make a play on the ball? He had 4 penalties yesterday on Saturday. 2 of them weren't called, but 2 of them were so blatant and they didn't call them. So in reality, he had 4 pass interference calls. One was on a 3rd and 15 in the third quarter that was so critical, and it's just like, bro, you got to be kidding me. How is it Malachi Starks is better than you right now? He's a star and he's a freshman.
But the Ringo thing, you already know the answer to that question.
You
already know why they're holding him to such a they're not holding him to he's so great and wonderful because of his gameplay this year. They're holding him to that national championship game because he did good against Bama.
Let's be real here. That ball was 5 yards underthrown.
That's what I'm saying. But we're realistic.
And the thing about it is, even on that play, he was still beat once again. Luckily, the safety was there to cover your receiver, and the ball was underthrown. That's the only reason why he got the pick.
Yeah. But you're also dealing with a bunch of Disney dogs.
I'm just saying, just cut the crap already, man. It's just like, y'all need to stop doing this. Like, hey, come on. I can't, and it's just crazy. Both of you saw my Facebook post yesterday. You saw how angry and you saw people angry, how mad they get when you speak truth. Like, really? Get your head out of your asses. This is the reality of our program right now. We are not a national title team. Period.
And you know, someone made the comment this year after the Texas game, bro. They're like, you know what? It's really hard to acknowledge that your team isn't going to win the national championship, this, that, and the other. And it's really hard to admit that your team is in the dumpster and they're not as good. They're not what they used to be, and the dynasty is dead. And it's like, well, it's hard to admit that, but I'm not going to admit that because I don't know that that's true. And then they turn around and now they're going through. Now you guys are going through the same fucking thing we're going through. We went through with the Texas game, and they're like, we're okay. So now they know what it's like to have the shoe on the other foot, and they don't like it. And now you guys are in the fucking dumpster, and we're the ones that are sitting here like, you remember all like everything that you guys said to us about our team, like that's what you're literally going through right now, and you refused, and you don't want to, you know, act like we're the stupid ones because all we're doing is giving you back what you gave us. Go outside. And they don't like it, dude. They don't fucking like it. Because they can't admit when they're wrong. And it fucking drives and infuriates me. So that's the reason why I'm giving Georgia fans so much shit, Cam.
Understandable. And like I said, with me, I'm just pissed off because that's not Georgia defense that we fucking play. That's not what we're known for. And I ain't gonna lie to you, they embarrassed the shit out of that program with the way they played. Because there's no way in God's green earth that Missouri should have even been within 20 fucking points of us, or Kent State. But like I said, I feel like we done drunk the Kool-Aid a little bit. I feel like at certain points in time we feel like we're better than what we are. We ain't earned shit. The national title we won, that was off the backs of Jordan Davis, Devontae Wyatt, Nakobe Dean. You know,
yep. That was based off of fucking defense, like a disgusting fucking defensive line.
Like
because what?
We'll never see nothing like that again.
No, it'll never happen again. Not for the next 20 years.
No, I'm not going to say that.
No, I'm sorry. That was a generational defense right there that comes around every.
But how many teams have they said? How many teams have I heard that about with Alabama? You know, oh, it's a generational team. Like that, those teams are once in a lifetime teams, and every time it happens, they say the same thing about these teams. Like they're that good. They're the greatest team of all time. And then they said it about Georgia last year too. So I think you will.
But you're not going to hold. No, it's practically impossible to hold a team to average a 6-point average on defense. That's unheard of. Like that's what I said. It'll be another 10, 20 years before that ever happens again.
All right, go out there, baby. I don't see you guys being held down very long. I think that I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I think Kirby and him kind of had that mindset where, you know, you have to prepare for everyone, but I think the players had it in their mind that they're just gonna come out, shake their dicks, and go home. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee.
I don't think Kirby had that in his mind, but I think these players did. And I think what you guys are starting to get is what's plagued us every fucking year for like an ungodly amount of time is like, it's really easy to be a winner. It's really hard to be a good winner. And like these people think just because they slap that G on the side of their head that they're champions. They're not the champions. Last year they were. This year, they're just the Bulldogs.
Facts.
So It's just like every player that comes through Bama. Just because you come through Bama don't mean you're putting a fucking ring on. You got to earn that shit. And they're looking past people and not paying attention and blowing assignments and everything else. So you guys got a young team still, man. So just don't give up on them.
Nobody's giving up on them, but it's another thing to not
Be realistic.
To turn a blind eye to what's really happening. That's the thing about it.
It is hard. That is very hard.
You know, you can sit here. People can sit here all they want and act like that we don't have no issues, but it's been known the past couple weeks we got issues, and
they need to be fixed ASAP.
But apparently, I'm overreacting. Okay, all right.
And then,
well, so a little bit of a different subject. Ole Miss beats Kentucky.
Yep,
that was a really good game.
And I called it.
He did. He called Ole Miss. Because I remember thinking, like, this is one of the first times I went against Cam. Like, me and Cam were calling him at the same time last time.
I don't want to hear nothing out of Choklahoma fans at all. Don't talk to me until you actually you can actually fucking. I mean, really, TCU. Like, I don't want to hear nothing out of them at all.
So let me tell you, I talked to the dumbass Oklahoma fan this past week, and he said, we don't have all our team there, and we have brand new coaches, and 40% of our players left. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I think I math pretty good. So I said, you lost 40% of your players. What about the other 60% that are still fucking there? What are you doing with them? Because that's a lot. That's a huge fucking percentage of players that are still there that represent the Oklahoma brand. So,
kicking myself for not picking TCU. I should have done it.
Well, you know, Fred, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. With games like that, it's like I told you the other day, bro. We're picking the name. We're not picking the team because we ain't fucking watched the goddamn team. We ain't watched one Oklahoma game this year. We ain't watched one TCU game. The only thing we knew was what we've heard on the media, from the media, and what we've heard seen on Facebook.
So y'all really want me to tell you why I told y'all to pick Ole Miss? For the simple fact that they probably right now in the country have like one of the best running back tandems on that field in the NCAA right now. In Division I, they probably have one of the best running back tandems. And that shit is hard to fucking stop because both of them are fast and both of them run with power. Is the quarterback that great? No, but he really doesn't have to be. It's almost like the Nick Chubb and Sony Michel, or better yet, if you want to like go deeper into it, it's almost kind of like Mark Ingram and Trent Richardson in a way at Bama. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Man, I forgot which play it was in the TCU game, and this is the most dumbest thing I've ever seen. So I don't know why would this, like, literally this touchdown play, the safety came up to cover the running back, but completely let the receiver go that was running a vertical. Why would you do that when you have a linebacker right there? Who does that?
You want me to tell you why, Fred? I actually watched that game. You want me to tell you why? Because they were getting their ass baked all damn game by the way.
That's what I was about to say. It's that bait and switch shit.
They were getting baked all.
I saw the safety come after the back, but completely release the guy that was on the vertical. I was like, what? What was that?
It goes back. It was like one of the national championship with Bama. Tua was looking right, and Devontae was on the left. Tua was staring to the right, so they weren't paying no mind to what Tua was doing because they thought he was going to the right. And then all of a sudden, here comes this fucking bomb to the left. So it was the whole bait and switch thing. So they made them look one way when they were going the other. That's exactly what the fuck they did.
26.
What?
Are we talking about the 2nd and 26?
Yeah.
No, that was.
Which I'm not talking shit. I'm just giving you an example.
That was more of Dominic Sanders and Parrish not being on the same page. First of all, Dominic Sanders had no business being over there on the field. He was way too far into the middle of the field. Like, I don't know why he was even over there. And like I said, Parrish just let Buddy released him and let him go. It was really a busted play. So
there he goes again. Just taking
What?
credit from people, like
No, the pass was amazing. It was a great play, but I'm just saying it was busted from the beginning.
whatever, Fred.
You won. What are you
I
crying?
ain't gonna argue with you, bro.
You won.
Third and Ringo.
No, third and pick six, not third and Ringo.
Third and Ringo.
No, I hate that. That sounds so stupid.
Yeah. Third and Ringo.
No,
Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna pull a trick out of Cam's book.
what?
You're the greatest ever to do it, Fred. I'm gonna let you have it, man.
Oh yeah.
You obviously know way more than me, Fred.
I didn't say that at all. But what I'm telling you was that's basically what happened with that play.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You're the best. You're number one.
Shut your
Fuck
ass up,
hate
man.
you.
And I sent this motherfucker a message, dude. Like, are you really getting mad? I said, did you really say they were elite with a bunch of laughing faces? He sends me an emoji with like the gif of fucking The Simpsons closing the blind, and he just says, "Fuck you."
Man, it's been a rough, long ass weekend, man. Like it's been a rough weekend. Like after watching that game, I just sat on my couch watching the highlights, drinking fucking Crown again, man. I was like, what the fuck is really going on with us? Like, are we sick? Was the food not good on the plane or something like that? Like, did we not eat good at the hotel? Were we just like up there playing with our penises the whole damn night at the hotel? Like, what the fuck happened?
Were we up gangbanging Kirby's wife last night? I mean, what happened here?
Oh my god! I said never again. I promise you, if Auburn keeps it close this fucking weekend, I'm gonna lose my shit.
If Auburn keeps it close to y'all, oh my god, I'd fucking die, dude.
If that's the case, I'm gonna troll old boy that was in my comments yesterday.
Yeah.
Again.
Hey, Fred, do me a favor real quick.
What?
Boot me out of here.
Why?
Because I got to get my volume to go up. It's like really low for some reason.
God, you Android users in your phones.
Eat my ass, motherfucker.
God. I don't know how to
fucking boot me.
All right. Damn Android users, man. They're always having problems with their phones.
Maybe we can like start like a GoFundMe to like get like an iPhone.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Like I'm tired. I'm tired. Like this, I don't know. Fuck man.
I'm tired too.
Like we need to do something. Need to act like we played football for because on that whole sideline, like I said, Dumas was the only one that like he has passion in his goddamn system. Like when he was yelling at old buddy.
So much better.
When he was yelling at the corner. What was his name? I keep forgetting the other corner we have. But Dumas got in his fucking grill as he should have. Cause that tight end was slow as hell when he caught that first touchdown pass. Oh my god, that tight end was fucking slow.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the greatest tight end ever, man. He's a national champion. He's the best.
Fuck you, Ant.
I deserve to be fucked. You're right. So what else happened around the SEC? Who did Florida lose to?
They had a bye week.
Florida and Washington, so the Gators are back. Woo!
Man, get out of my face.
And then who did Tennessee play?
They had a bye week.
Yeah.
I thought their bye week was next week.
No, it was this week.
Not this week.
I thought they were coming off a bye week into the Alabama game. I was about to say, oh yeah, that's not good for us.
I know Mississippi State looking damn good.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, dude! They fucking mollywopped that Texas A&M, dude.
Yeah, they did.
I never seen that coming.
Mississippi State looking real damn good.
Is it that, or is it A&M just that fucking bad?
I think they're just that bad.
I don't know, because like I said, I feel this is just me. This is just me overthinking stuff, being a conspiracist man. I think them little bastards are playing possum. Don't know why.
Who?
But why? You lost 2 games. Why would you do that?
A&M, I don't know. I just feel like they're playing fucking possum. I don't get. Don't ask me to fuck why. I just
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Fred. Like, I think if anybody's playing possum, I think it's our teams. I think they're playing fucking. They're letting them get close to the upset without getting the upset. Does that make sense? Just to make themselves not look as good as they really are.
think about it. It don't. Something ain't sitting right with me. Like Jimbo does all that shit talking in the off season about Texas A&M going to be this and Texas A&M going to be that, and then I really listen. They're not really looking to part. But then like sometimes they show flashes of where they're playing together. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not buying that shit. We'll
This
see.
weekend is their national championship.
Exactly. We'll see. We'll see how they come out scrapping. But and I'm not even pulling for Texas A&M. But I guarantee you, Jimbo has probably drawn up some fucking plays just for this weekend.
Oh yeah,
You know, after this weekend, his season's pretty much done.
yeah. They'll have another 8-4, a consistent 8-4 as usual. Somebody said you said your weekend sucked yesterday, Cam.
Oh, it sucked. It sucked because I had to look at that shit on Sports Center
Oh shit.
and over and over. And then you know what? What really pisses me off is that SEC network is Takeo Spike. Piece of shit, dude. Like, okay, we get it. We get it. You don't like Georgia. You're an Auburn, man. We fucking get it. Or whatever like that. But you're so goddamn biased that that even then, like, even when we do something good, you just don't call it down the fucking middle. That's why I don't really listen to Takeo Spike. I don't.
But it's like that. It's like that with all of them, though. Like whoever's winning, they're gagging on them, and then as soon as the momentum shifts, they start gagging on the other team.
No, but that motherfucker week 1 against Oregon, he like if the dogs don't do this against Oregon, I'm just gonna let you know right now, the dogs could be in trouble if they let Oregon get out to an early start. Not even giving us a motherfucking chance.
Who gave him a job, first of all? I don't understand who gave him a job in the first place.
I don't know because he made bogus ass prediction. He even
Who
did
was he?
he even did it with Alabama too. He even did it with Alabama.
He's a former Auburn player. That should tell you everything you need to know right there.
Fucking Barner.
He don't fucking know.
They don't
Know
know
nothing about sports.
No, like the shit he said about Alabama going into Texas, where Alabama is not a true road team. They play their away games at neutral sites. So this also going to be the first game they play. I would be surprised if Texas come out there punches them. Shut the fuck up, Tequila Spice. Like, I swear to God, like, shut up, dude. Like, anything that's not related to the fucking burnt orange and blue, he's like all about it. Or that Auburn orange and blue.
Give you that.
Like, I don't fuck like I said, I had to sit there and listen to this shit all day yesterday. Like over and over. Like this dude just really don't call shit fair like down the fucking middle at all.
You know, see here's the deal. I want to say that for sure, Venom, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. Is it in Athens or is it in Auburn?
It's an Athens.
It's a home game.
It's an Athens.
Surely y'all ain't gonna let Auburn come in and put 22 up on you. I'll put you back against the ropes with 22.
It's like this. It's like this. We come out and we hit Robbie Ashford early and fucking often. It'll be a good day. We don't even have to get a sack. We just have to contain Robbie Ashford. And that's pretty much what it is. But at the same time, too, I feel like in Athens, this is proven week. Like if I'm Kirby, everybody's spot is on the fucking line. Everybody. I would say everybody except for Brock.
In Darnell, Washington.
Yeah, Darnell too. Like But everybody else, you auditioning for your fucking role to get on that field on Saturday. I guarantee you. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. At running back, I don't even want to go with Milton no more, man, because he got butterfingers with the fucking ball. I would rather put Edwards back there with McIntosh and let them be my 1-2 punch.
Yeah. Dejan is the more of the downhill runner out of all of them anyway. So,
yep.
Yeah.
I like Edwards does. Edwards gets north and fucking south.
Yep.
With the ball quickly. It ain't no dancing. He hits the fucking hole.
Yeah. So Anthony, you're up 45-41.
Oh shit.
Fred, are you gonna listen to me this week?
No.
All right then. Go down even deeper then. I'm getting tired of this.
Fred's like, I'm already in the fucking dumpster, man. I'm just gonna keep on rummaging.
Anthony listens to me sometimes. That's like he's up. Just bruh.
Nah, I'm not. No, I'm gonna say me and you usually answer right around the same time, Cam. I think we're kind of on the same page.
Yeah. Anthony. But now look at Fred though. Fred just want to go against the damn grain. Y'all ready to pick some games, or y'all not gonna pick yet?
It's up to you guys. I mean, it's up to Fred. He wants to go.
That's fine.
You pick them now?
No, I need to find out if KJ Jefferson is playing Saturday.
And we need to know if we won't know if Bryce is playing or not. Do you guys feel like Texas A&M can beat us with Milroe?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, there you go.
All right, so hold on. I'm still here.
Milroe's a fucking beast, bro. You can't tell me that kid's not a beast.
I like him. I mean, he's big as fuck, but I like him.
He's like motherfucking. I don't know why he's not like a tight end. Is what he should have been.
Oh damn. Okay. Hey, y'all ready for the game of the week?
Yeah.
All right. My game of the week pick this week is gonna be TCU and Kansas. Kansas is undefeated at 5-0 in the Big 12, and TCU is 4-0 in the Big 12. So that's my pick for the game of the week.
I'll go with that one. 2 undefeated teams. I'll go with that one.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But I'm going with TCU.
Woo! You sure you want to do that?
I'm going Kansas.
With Fred on this one. I say Kansas.
I'm gonna go.
Is that you? Is that who you're picking, Anthony?
Yep.
All right. I'm putting it in then.
I got a couple points I can spare.
Buddy said he's so far ahead of you, man. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
4 points. That's like nothing. If it was like 10, then it'd be a problem.
It took me 2 weeks to get those 4 points, bro. It took me 2 weeks to accumulate 4 points. We ain't never really that far off of each other.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. So it takes the only way it takes a minute to get points. Every fucking point matters. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong at all.
Okay.
All right. So Tennessee and LSU.
Tennessee.
I'm going with Tennessee.
Free dwelling hillbillies.
All right. Arkansas, Mississippi State.
Arkansas, Mississippi State. I'm going with
State.
bell ringing motherfucker. Let's go.
State.
Where's this game played? It's in Starkville, so I'm going Mississippi State. Missouri and Florida.
Florida.
I'll never pick Florida. I'm going with motherfucking Missouri.
I'm gonna go Florida. No, wait. You know what, man? I think coming off of that game against Georgia,
Amazing.
Yep, the camera is incredible.
God
And you'll
damn
get
it.
our best deal.
Nice.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I think they're going to take that game plan. Are they playing in the swamp?
Yeah.
Missouri still.
I think they're going to take that game plan with them.
Luther Burgess comes back 100% this week. Missouri.
All right, I'm going to go with Mizzou.
I'm going Missouri too. Auburn and Georgia.
I'm going to go with the barn.
Get it the fucking together. Play some goddamn.
I'm going to go with Georgia or with Auburn. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm going with Georgia. Come on. I ain't that goddamn stupid. Let me tell y'all something, man. You better pray to God Georgia don't have trouble with fucking Auburn this weekend. You guys have trouble with Auburn this weekend, you are going to fucking hate me. And the way you look from the side, you kind of look like motherfucking Squidward, bro.
Ole Miss and Vanderbilt.
Ole Miss.
I'm going, oh yeah, Ole Miss and fuck Anthony.
You fucking love me. Quit play it. If he dies, he dies.
South Carolina, Kentucky.
South Carolina.
Kentucky.
Ooh.
Going Kentucky too.
I'm going with Kentucky.
Are you seriously not picking South Carolina over Kentucky?
You think I'm gonna do it?
Yeah, no, you're not.
South Carolina, Kentucky, you damn Skippy. Yep.
You crazy. I'm not taking. I wouldn't take that bet. Nope.
You taking South Carolina over Kentucky, Cam?
I am for one simple fucking reason, man. For one simple fucking reason. Kentucky's still in their fucking head about going down to Mississippi and losing that game. That shit's still stuck in their fucking head. They cannot move past it.
Texas A&M, Alabama.
Bro, put an asterisk by that game and put Cam pick South Carolina. So we remember to fucking bring that game up next week.
Oh, we're gonna bring it up anyway. All right.
I might have to take a mental note of that.
I just feel like Kentucky have not bounced back from Oxford.
I think they're going to be more motivated because they're seeing what they're seeing Georgia struggling in the East.
That ain't struggle. That's poverty. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, that ain't struggling, Ant.
That ain't struggling. This is poverty.
If you're always asking, where next?
Shut up.
I'm waiting for the porn to pop up.
No,
I'm waiting to hear, oh, yeah.
I'm on the ESPN website.
So you think
What?
You want to?
Fred, did you say A&M Alabama?
Yeah.
I'm going with the number one team, the greatest team to ever do it. You know, Nick Saban led.
Hey, we've already picked the Georgia game, bro. We already picked the Georgia game. We're doing Alabama and A&M now. Georgia's the greatest dynasty it's ever been. Come on. They're the elite ones.
You know, they're the greatest. The team that should be in the NFL right now competing for Super Bowls. The team that says "Roll Tide, Roll."
On a patronizing Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Repeat that between the commercial and the cock in your mouth. I couldn't understand. Pull that pity dick out. Get that pity dick out your mouth.
Oh fuck it! I'm picking the Bear Bryant gang. The Saban sidekicks, Alabama. Let's go. God damn it.
Roll Tide.
Oh, yay. Woo. We home Alabama and all that shit. Bama jelly.
Wait, hang on. Let's do this one more time. Say it one more time, Cam.
I'm not letting you fucking record. Fuck it.
One more time, Cam.
Go, roll Tide, roll, sweet home Alabama, all that other good shit.
Did you really just say that? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and screen record that.
Oh no, you're gonna fuck yourself now, Cam.
I don't give a shit.
I'll save that till the day I die.
God damn it.
It's just like me saying, go dog, sick 'em, woof, woof. Like, yeah, you can't do shit about it because I'll deny it.
14 Pro. It's amazing.
Yep, the camera's
Okay,
incredible.
this has gotta go.
And you'll get our best deal.
Out
Nice.
of here, this nonsense.
You would have thought after the third time you would have just turned the goddamn thing down.
It keeps like unmuting itself. It's not me.
Oh man. So that's all there was in the SEC this week, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if I should be worried about the Tennessee game.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think you should. I mean, granted, if you planning on making that trip up there for the Tennessee game, I'll watch out for mustard bottles and shit. But I mean, other than
No,
that,
I mean I'm not making the trip up there or nothing. It's an away game, of course, so I'll sit at home and watch it. But I'm wondering if everything I'm hearing is all hype, like the Arkansas game was. Like all the hype that we heard around Arkansas, and then you see how that turned out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if this is all just hype because of Tennessee's actually doing what Tennessee does. They start the season off undefeated, and then they get cocky and they self-destruct. That's what they do every year. But I couldn't imagine a SEC title game with Georgia and Florida, or Georgia and Tennessee.
won't happen.
Yeah.
Division.
In the same
What'd you
division. That'll never happen.
Oh, that's right. They're both East, ain't they?
Yeah.
Why did I think Tennessee was West?
No.
They're in the East. Them and Florida are two.
That's
far.
right, because they're that's right. As of right now, man, I think. Do you guys play Tennessee this year?
Oh yeah, we play them bitches every year. We got them too, so I mean that's a good thing. But
if y'all play them like y'all played the last two games, man, that's not good.
nope.
That's an L. Just like if we play anybody, if we played an SEC team the way we played Texas, that's an L. Easy. It doesn't even matter. If we'd have played Vandy the way we played Texas, that's an L.
Yeah.
You don't give up 100 yards and penalties to an SEC team.
Uh-uh.
I mean, because it's game over.
Yep.
Cam, you know how many fucking hours I got to this event last night, and I was on my fucking feet from 7 in the morning until midnight last night.
Oh what?
Security. And they brought in a bus full of people from Atlanta to come and work event staff. And we had to place them and train them and everything else all on the spot. And finally we got everybody placed and trained and everything else. And they were like a bunch of fucking kids, dude. A bunch of old motherfuckers there an hour asking me about some food, asking me when they get to eat food. I was like, dude, it's 1 o'clock, bro. I was like, it's 1:30. You just got here at 1 o'clock. I was like, we're here till midnight, bro. You got 11 hours. I was like, so about 6 o'clock, we're going to go get pizzas for you guys. It's like, what the fuck, man? Dude's like, y'all be working us like slaves. Like, bro, you're sitting in a motherfucking chair, making sure nobody fights.
Bro, I'm telling you, the only time I actually did that bullshit, like being a part of the event staff was when I was in North Carolina, we had to go down to Greensville to work an East Carolina game. And when I say that shit ratchet as fuck, I'll never take my black ass back to Greenville again. Like it's so ratchet on there, man. Like they're like, so they had me over there with like the South Florida fans and shit. And they're like, all you gotta do is watch the section and make sure that the South Florida fans don't get rambunctious. Well, it wasn't none of the South Florida fans. Like I was over there literally by the parent section. Like that shit was boring because they were just being polite as fuck. Like they were just some like the most polite people I ever heard. Like I ever met and shit like that. And they were just like, yeah, we made the drive up to come see our kid. But then they moved me over there to the fucking boneyard, as they call it, ECU. Them kids are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're idiots.
Like out there by us, dude. It's almost embarrassing, man, because like our student section is right there. Our the visiting tunnel comes out directly in the center of the student section and the Tide Pride section. And as they come out, you got Bama students right there yelling at these players as they're coming out, telling them how they're going to fuck their mom and calling them a fucking piece of shit and telling them how they can't play fucking football. Fucking faggot, go back to Utah and go back to Tennessee, pussy. And just, it's wild, dude. They're just, they ain't got no class, man. And they're college kids, so you would think with them being college kids, they'd be a little more appropriate, but they're not at all.
Oh no, the East Carolina kids were the same fucking way to like them USF parents and shit. Like your son's a fucking faggot. I hope he breaks his leg. I hope he breaks his neck. And like
we're gonna break his fucking neck today.
And like USF is like one of the dads had like the best comeback. He was like it'd be best if y'all shut the hell up because y'all are down by 40 points.
Yeah. And that's what we got to stand there and watch them as they're coming off the field and going onto the field. We got to watch our student section to make sure nobody's throwing shit. Like ever since the whole mustard and golf ball thing happened, like we've been on like high alert with everything. Like we don't do anything. And then the asshole walking on the field and Death Valley was like didn't really help the situation.
Yeah, how the fuck?
What?
How the fuck did that happen? Oh, buddy,
wasn't paying attention. So no, somebody wasn't paying attention. Walked right past security, walked right on the field, stood there. And then we had a guy in Tuscaloosa a couple weeks ago. It was called the Red Team, and what that is it's somebody that they bring in to basically plot on us. And what he did was he went and bought a shirt that looked similar to our coaching staffs, and he dressed somewhat. He didn't dress exactly like, but he dressed somewhat like our coaching staff and our like the team staff. And he come walking on the field with no credentials or anything. And then they asked they asked him finally how he got on the field, and he told them where he got on the field at. And he said that he told them that he forgot his credentials in the locker room, and that they let him go. And he said he'd go and get them and bring them right back, and he never came back. He went over there and stood on the Alabama sideline.
That's wild.
So, but he was, like I said, he was sent by the school to do it. So it wasn't like somebody that just like some random ass person. It was actually a student who was instructed to do that to try to catch us. And then where he was at, one of the people that was at that gate got fired.
Damn.
So,
well, that's it. I'm leaving.
It's pretty fucking tough though. Did you say that's it, Fred?
Huh?
Did you say that's it?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Fuck you.
I probably got to go in a second too. I got to be up at 4:30, 4 or 5 or 4 or 5.
You forgetting you're an hour behind, man. Come
Fuck
on.
you two. Both of you guys.
Hey, but I'm the damn South Carolina and fucking Kentucky game. Y'all gonna see. I'm right.
We already know you're right because you're the greatest ever.
All right, man.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you boys later.
All right.
Get some rest.
Keep it up.